Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Trails from Zero. To where we last left off. But we now go to try to talk to Commander Bales. I actually have read a bit of the text, dialogue text already. Because I was trying to record a little bit before, but then I had to go eat dinner and then take care of my dog, and then it took a little while because I had spaghetti tonight, and I was really hungry. So I ended up taking longer than I thought. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just try it another time. Excuse us, ma'am. So I'm going to be speed reading a lot of this and not saying all of it because I've already read these lines. Good afternoon, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major. Nice to see you. Hello, you four. Given that you came like I said, I'm not going to read all of it since I've already read it. And I'd rather not read it again. I think I understand your predicament. You can count on Tangram Gate's cooperation. Thank you, Deputy Commander. Sure you guys can afford the manpower. He's busy. I know I'm not. I know this isn't really ideal, but you know, I'm just doing it my way. Sure, we may be swamped. You know, honestly, it is fairly boring. Anyway, so having to read boring dialogue again is just. That being said, we are currently short on hands. Limited, yep. Citizens you can provide is welcome. And I know it's sudden, but do you think we'll have an opportunity to interview the incoming passengers from the Republic? I did get to that part, and there's actually a character that I took a while to try talking about. According to police intel, the counterfeit dealer should be arriving at Tangram Gate around noon. I mentioned it, the bus from Calvard, scheduled. It's really accurate, your dealer should be on board. You know, there's a brief window of time where passengers from the Calvard bus have to wait for domestic Crossbell bus to arrive. Connecting bus, yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm also skimming. It's going to take a while before we can move again. First Sergeant Major will come up with some excuse to escort the passengers into the mess hall. Next we'll stroll in, not causing any ruckus, and try to find our counterfeit dealer. If you ever wanted to show off your detective chops, Lloyd, now's the time. Yeah, leave it to me. We may have a small window, but it should be enough time to screen most of the passengers. I'm also having to be a bit more careful when I'm reading and clicking on the dialogue, because apparently, it's like from the videos when I'm editing, it's not properly syncing. Like I'm saying, like if it wasn't for this, like I'm reading it faster as it pops up out loud. Like I may as well just show the example if you guys know what I'm talking about. You still have a little time until the bus arrives from the Republic. If you stay at the gate, you should have enough time to rest beforehand. How about it? I can have beds prepared for you if needed. Yeah, I don't know how well that played out, but if it did go as I thought it did, it's simply that I was just clicking too fast, reading and clicking too fast. So yeah, I think we'll take you up on that offer, Deputy Commander Bales. Very well. Like honestly, it feels like I have to wait a couple seconds just to before I click on the dialogue, or I gotta do on high speed mode. It's just weird. I'll have someone call for you when the bus arrives. Until then, use your free time to rest. Yes, ma'am. Like, it's weird for me to try to, like, find some kind of way to sync it up. Otherwise, I'll just have to either I read slower, which honestly isn't going to happen, or I take just a few more seconds of, like, a pause in between that, so that way everyone can, you know, see it and everything. Welcome to Crossbell State, sir. I'm sure you must be tired from your long journey here. Fortunately, it won't be long until the bus to Crossbell arrives. If you'd like, feel free to rest up in the mess hall while you wait. I think I'll take you up on that. I might test a bit of that with, there's the character that I mentioned at the end. I might try testing it a bit, like, privately, like, trying to do a live stream privately, where I'm reading everything, because I think that might work. So otherwise, this is just weird trying to, like, where I feel like I have to be careful when syncing this up, even though it should be fine, but it's not. As it should be. Here's the passenger list. You should probably give it a quick glance. I appreciate it, Sergeant Major Seeker. This is going to be a huge help. 9 passengers total, and we're positive that all of them came from the Republic. Are you sure you are allowed to show this list to people outside the CGF? In a way, this is tantamount to the disclosure of personal information. Deputy Commander Bales already authorized me to give you any information that may assist you in your investigation. And given that no one's name or address is included on the list, we're not leaking any sensitive details anyway, or so she said. There's the quick and adaptive judgment we've come to expect from the Deputy Commander. Damn, she's scary smart, man. Alright then, thanks for letting us take a look at this, Sergeant Major. It's no problem. Did anything stand out to you? We're definitely going to need to take a look at for ourselves before we draw any conclusions. We should strike while the iron's hot. There's not much time until the bus arrives. We should interview the passengers and try to flush out the counterfeit dealer. Agreed, let's move out. It's go time. Roger. I believe in you, everyone. Oh, well now I just got a text. Well, apparently, we're gonna be having a little neighborhood get-together, where we're just gonna like sit around and talk to neighbors and friends and neighbors and everything. And apparently, I'm invited to that too. So yeah, I'm gonna go to that. I'll be dealing with that. So that means I'm not gonna be recording for that long. I might only make it to like the 40-minute mark. That's the most I could probably weasel in, hopefully. Oh dear, oh my, what a handsome young man. You remind me of my grandson, in fact. Such an air of intelligence far beyond your years. Thank you? Ma'am, are you from Crossbell? Oh, no, I'm from Calvard, dear. You see, my son's family lives in Crossbell City, so I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. If you can believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. You sure seem happy, ma'am. Oh, how could I not? After all, it's been so long since I've been able to play with my precious grandson. It feels like it was only yesterday I was playing with him in Michelin Wonderland. I can't wait to see how big he's gotten over the years. My dear grandson, all grown up. Ugh. Which one? The black-haired one sitting over on the other side wearing the pantsuit. I saw her with the rest of the passengers. Sorry. But she sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm telling you, she's suspicious. It's like she's too calm. Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to look up that one particular person's name. Oh, apologies. Sorry. I guess I'd say that I'm returning home. I've been vacationing in Calvard, but I made sure to come back for the anniversary festival. Why waste your time with me? Boarding the bus, now she's suspicious. Morning, are you heading to Crossbell City too? Yeah, something like that. Would you happen to be on some kind of couples retreat? Is that what it looks like to you? Oh, are you not together then? If we had a mirror for every time we were asked that. Contrary to what you think, we're siblings, not a couple. Since we barely look alike, people are always getting the wrong impression. We both love to travel, so we go on all kinds of trips together. It's just our thing. Wow, sounds like you two are really close. Well, I feel bad if she went places by herself, seeing that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Aren't you hilarious? I'm not the one Mom's always nagging to find that special someone. Ah, well, I guess you got me there. Anyway, you guys all have a good time at the anniversary festival, alright? I know we will. Times have we been mistaken for a couple on this trip now. Oh well. Here's hoping we all make some wonderful memories at the anniversary festival. Oh, I can't wait until the bus arrives to take me to the land of opportunity. I hear that Crossbell is the ideal place to do business. Mira awaits. Excuse me, sir. You're some kind of merchant, right? Exactly right. I deal in rare Calvardian novelties. Seeing an opportunity, I decided to come expand my wares with Crossbellian goods to sell back in Calvard. You run your business by yourself? Is that not difficult? Dang it. Sorry, I just have... my ears just started ringing out of nowhere. You run your business by yourself? Is that not difficult? Despite how things sound, I have quite the wide array of personal connections. All the contacts I've made across Lemuria have given me a huge leg up with business deals, far more than I could have ever expected. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to show you my wares. Alright, next we're going to be talking to Kilika Rorin. That's her name. I've honestly only known of this character from The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, Northern War mobile game. That's it. And then when I dug into more details about her, she is a Calvardian that's from the Liberal Bracer Guild. I forget her nickname, but she does have one. And of course, usually the ones that have a nickname are both powerful and well known. So I forget what hers is, but she is a powerful one. I know and I learned that she's from the Trails in the Sky trilogy. She debuted in Trails in the Sky FC. So I do know that and from how the story goes, she could, I believe she is the superior, like, she's, to put it another way, I almost said Lloyd. She's Joshua Nestel's senpai in the Bracer Guild, if that makes any sense. I don't believe she's an A rank though. Let me double check that. I don't believe she's an A rank bracer though. Oh yeah, she's known as the Flying Swallow. Oh wow, she's the receptionist, huh? I didn't expect that. You weren't riding on the bus, were you? What? Oh, well, since we got here so late, we decided to spend the night. Hopefully I'll fly for now. Is that so? Well, I suppose that's a sound of reason as any. Enlighten me, madam. What exactly are you doing here in Crossbell? I suppose you could say that I'm searching for a jewel. What sort of jewel are you talking about? A beautiful one. One that can enchant people and rests within this very state. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power to bring a vortex of enthusiasm to the Republic's people. Though I may have to stoop to whatever means necessary in order to see it through. Why is she being so cryptic? I wouldn't think too hard about it. Yeah, Kilika is interesting. Oh, wow. I'll have to look more. I'll bring that up. I'll definitely bring this up in the Trails of Cold Steel. Because right now, if I mention it now, it's just going to be spoilers when it comes to a character from Trails of Cold Steel, and I'd rather wait until we do more with that. Pardon me, sir. Might I ask why you're coming to Crossbell? I apologize for not reading all that. I was just trying to double check all this information. What's it to you? Oops. I pressed X too fast. My bad. Why not still, old man? Get the hell you accusing me of? Whoa, Randy. Hey now, no need to get angry. I'm on your wavelength. Crossbell is swarmed with all sorts of cuties. Not to mention, it's full of fun little places that you can take them to. Gotta say, I like your style, man. Want me to tell you some of my favorite spots? Such shamelessness. Fishing. I came here to fish, okay? Yeah, I just want us to fish alone. Something wrong with that punk? Nah, I'm cool with that. Sorry for teasing you, old man. It's one way to get someone to talk. Crude and unusual, but effective. Crossbell has been really scenic so far, and the air is super clean here, too. My dad's been to so many countries on his business trips that he never runs out of really cool stories to talk about. Oh, that's good. You know, traveling by bus has a unique charm to it, cruising along the on the open roads. My boy seems to be having a blast, too. Oh, are you on a family vacation? Yes, I suppose that's a good way to put it. My son has always supported me through thick and thin, so I wanted to be able to show my love and appreciation for him. Hence this trip. You sound like quite the caring father, sir. Come now, I'm going to blush. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, I have to take advantage of times like these to show off my fatherly love. That's all there is to it. Actually, I want to check something with options here. Ah, damn it. Damn. I was actually hoping I could do something about the text box, but that's nothing I can do. Attention passengers, the bus bound for Crossbell City. For those boarding, please head towards the Tangram Gates parking lot. Admittedly, this one is a bit different from, like, I ended it around here. I ended my first recording session around here after this part. The bus is here. Let's get going. Yeah, let's go. My time to finally reunite with my grandson has nearly arrived. How'd it go? My assessment is that we do not have enough information to fully determine who the dealer is. All those guys struck me as regular people coming to enjoy the festival. Is there really a criminal hiding in that group? I find it hard to believe. You're being awfully quiet, Lloyd. Did you notice anything? Sort of. There was one person who said something a bit strange. Seriously? What the hell was it? It's still just a hunch, Randy. But right now, we need to board that bus so we can put all the pieces together on this. We should be on our way then. Once that bus reaches the city, the passengers are going to split up, and we will not be able to track them down. Good point. Let's hurry over to the bus stop. The bus is in the parking lot, everyone. I wish I could be of more help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success. Thanks, Sergeant Major. We'll get it done. Okay. Now at this point, it'll be completely blind for this part again. Alright, now we go to the bus, which is out here in the parking lot. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, well, the other passengers are on board. Hurry up and get in. Like I said earlier, I plan to uncover the identity of the counterfeit dealer on the bus ride. Let's think through things and figure it out before we reach Crossbell City. Gotcha. We are in a race against time. No time to waste then, shall we? First off, we should sort through all the information we have on the counterfeit ring. A group of counterfeit dealers split up and entered Crossbell via the train station, airport, and Tangram Gate. At least according to the report given by Donovan. Yes, that's right. If the report is accurate, our culprit should be one of the passengers on this bus. With that information, we can deduce one infallible truth. The counterfeit dealer who boarded this bus is working independently. From that, we can conclude that this is likely the ring's leader. Whoa, seriously? Would their leader be working solo with no backup? It's possible, but what's your reasoning behind that? It's relatively simple to explain. For them to sell the merchandise, they have to transport the counterfeit goods into Crossbell, right? Naturally, it seems odd for them to be using the bus route to Tangram Gate. Yes, now you mention it. If I were a counterfeit dealer, I would make my friends enter Crossbell via train or airship. Unlike the border gates, the station and airport do not require strict security screenings. Do not require as strict security screenings for people from the Republic or the Empire. On top of that, smuggling goods is a tricky business, handing off the dirty work to underlings in the name of the game. Oh, and by process of elimination, our culprit already ordered his goons to smuggle through the station and airport. With that out of the way, he's free to nonchalantly enter Crossbell. Is that kind of what you're getting at, Lloyd? Couldn't have summed it up better. It's circumstantial evidence, but it still holds some weight. When we apply that logic to this case, people traveling in pairs can be ruled out. So the siblings and father and son are clear. Exactly, but there's something else. When I was questioning the passengers, one of them said something fishy. That person is most likely the leader of the counterfeit ring. Something fishy, eh? There are 5 remaining suspects. The eccentric old man who claims that he came to Crossbell to fish. The kind old lady who claims she came to Crossbell to see her grandchild for the first time in 3 years. The dark-haired woman shrouded in mystery. The young girl who seemed to distrust the dark-haired woman. And the merchant who says he travels back and forth between Crossbell and the Republic. Is one of them really the culprit? Yeah, I think I've got them pinned down. Among the suspects, the leader of the counterfeit dealers must be... I am not joking. The elderly woman. You positive? Definitely. Yeah, given the evidence, it wouldn't make sense for the counterfeit dealer to be anyone else. I guess that's true. Crossbell East exit. Yeah, surely it's now or never. Once we arrive, we'll hurry and apprehend the suspect. Everyone get ready. Don't have to tell me twice. Remember, Lloyd, it's up to you to get the suspect to drop their cover. You up for the challenge? Of course, leave it to me. Kilika already knows I'm betting. Would you please wait a moment? Oh, if it isn't those fine young folk I met at the border. What might you dearies need with a little old lady like myself? We apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're with the Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. We'd like for you to answer a few quick questions, ma'am. Excuse me, Sonny, are you implying something? What am I guilty of? No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail old lady like myself? I understand your reservation, but the CPD received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. We were tasked with investigating Tangram Gate, so we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to a particularly strange remark. That remark came from you, ma'am. What's that supposed to mean, son? One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claimed that it's been about 3 years since you last came to Crossbell. And what's so strange about that? The area in Calvard I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting infrequently. I wasn't suggesting anything of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the theme park with your grandson during your last visit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see the issue. Oh, duh. I forgot. The theme park was new. It wasn't out. It wasn't made 3 years ago. Lloyd knows that because he left. Because he was in there. Because he was in Crossbell before he left 3 years ago. You sly dog, you. Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am. I'm not following. It's quite simple, really. If you had really visited Crossbell 3 years ago like you claimed, you would have had trouble visiting Michelin Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time. Yep. What? This can't be! You see, the thing is... Oh yeah, this is all a misunderstanding. Silly old me must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is with us elderly folks, right? Oh gosh, your cover's already blown. Oh, it was a misunderstanding? No problem. Do you mind if we give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story? I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You can't call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. You went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existing grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who has visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your statement. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say you think a kind elderly lady like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? I do believe you just put the final nail in your coffin, ma'am. Not once during this exchange did we specify the crime in question. Aha! Oh, crap. That's a perfect response to anything. It's like, oh, shit. Way to fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. I think it's about time you face the music. I'm sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to sensitive information. We'll be more than happy to listen to you in our interrogation room. So that's that, right? Nah, something's up. Something's up. I'll give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully or else... Ooh. Who'd go along with a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers? What? Eek! She's gone off her rocker. Her true nature has finally been revealed. You're all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I'm sure the goddess will smite you all if you don't correct your nasty behavior. Oh my gosh. It is honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense without a hint of irony. Are you not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business? Shut up, you damned munchkin. Ooh. Munchkin? I hate you. I hate you all. This is exactly why the police and braces are trash. I bet you think you're so righteous. Maybe you morons should get off your friggin' high horses. Calm down, ma'am. If you could just come with us quietly... Zip it, punk. Got cotton in your ears? I said I'm not going with you. Don't make me repeat myself again. No, don't make me repeat myself. If you think you can catch me so easily, then why don't you go ahead and try me? Seriously? How can an old lady move so quickly? That's such a good point. Where the hell did that whole nicest grandma you'd ever meet charade disappear off to? Munchkin. She's hung up on that. Is it really the time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape. True, let's go after her. She's gonna be hung up on that for a while, I think. Tio. pant. Don't underestimate me, you friggin' brats. Just you wait and see. I forged these legs of mine. Oh, shit. I couldn't even read that fast enough. Ack! I couldn't even read that dialogue fast enough. Aw, man. That sucks. Oh, well. When I look over the footage again, I'll have to pause it, because I don't remember. Oh dear, I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam? You bitch, what the hell do you think you're doing? I see that, despite your age, you have energy to spare. Crap, considering how fast she was running, she's probably way ahead. Lloyd, look over there, Lloyd, huh? And this is one of those things I can't read out loud fast enough. I apologize, guys. If scenes like that happen, I'll have to remain quiet and just read it quietly, and you guys just have to read the dialogue yourself. I am truly sorry. I just can't read that fast enough. Out loud, at least. What's she doing on the ground all of a sudden? Hey, check it out. The hot black-haired lady is here too. Wait, hold on a sec. Did you do this? We can talk later. I'd suggest you restrain her while you have the chance. This woman seems to have some serious pep in her step, so I'm sure she'll be coming to in no time at all. Damn you. Good call, ma'am. You mind helping me out, Al? Ellie? Not at all. I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Especially since it would seem that you played a significant role in this arrest. Very well. I wasn't intending on standing out, but perhaps this is simply fate. Rest easy, ma'am. It would be my absolute pleasure to escort such a fine lady as yourself. Yeah, I clearly Kilika don't give a fuck. Can I ask for your name then? Like I'd give my name to some scrawny little brat like you. Scrawny? Listen here, Granny, do you have any idea of the position you're in? You're aware we've already arrested all your friends, right? So can it and start cooperating already. Shut your yap, you little shit. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? You're talking to a lady, yeah? Don't you know it's common courtesy to serve her a cup of tea or something? Huh? Okay, sure, I'll bring it later. What the fuck? Is Raymond going to be alright handling her by himself? She's a tough nut, that's for sure, but don't worry, he'll be fine. Besides, this is a secure facility. She won't be getting out of here anytime soon. I don't know. Somehow I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything. True. I agree. By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there? You know that you mention it, I never asked her. Excuse me, ma'am. We're going to need your name and occupation, please. For police business, of course. Kilika Roran, at your service. I'm a Calvardian entertainment producer. I came to Crossbell, well, let's say it was by chance. Kilika, huh? Gotta say, I dig it. And you're a producer to boot? You definitely look the part, and I mean that in the best of ways. She helped us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan. Is that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for your invaluable cooperation. If you like, I'm sure we can scrounge up a reward for you. Can't guarantee it'll be much, though. Please, it's quite alright. I didn't do anything much, certainly not enough to warrant a reward. Well, if you're sure, if I'm being honest, it's a real relief to hear you say that. Please remain professional, Inspector. Actually, I've been wondering, how did the stakeouts at the train station and airport go? Oh, that? Luckily, the other dealers were caught and arrested. On top of that, we were able to confiscate all the counterfeit items they were carrying. So if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year. Rest of the year? Are you saying they'll be getting off the hook with only minor charges? It's looking like it's going to be a stern warning and an entry ban prohibiting them from entering Crossbell for 1 month. They're not even going to be detained? So what you're really saying is that all our work didn't amount to jack. Tio said it before, according to state law, it's only a minor criminal offense, and since they're foreigners, we can't do much. That's true. That is very true. Trust me, I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, because of how minor the crime is, obviously, them being foreigners gives them a bigger leg up. If they committed something like, you know, murder, then I doubt that, then while they may still get a lesser punishment, if you will, like, for example, if they were to be detained for like 5 years because they're foreigners in another area, they could potentially be detained in less for that. Less. I don't know. I'm not the expert with that, but I do know that being foreigners does make it a little bit more leeway, you know, because you know, like they had to be, like the countries that they're from would have to be contacted, so that, and the whole procedure. So I don't know the whole procedure, but I'm pretty sure it's a lengthy ass one. Now, don't be discouraged. You four did fine work today. Especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival. Chief, please help me. Oops, it sounds like Raven needs saving. Anyways, good work. We'll be counting on you guys if anything comes up again. Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. Crossbell's authority really is as weak as the rumors say. Well, I suppose I cannot be surprised about that. What do you mean? Laws exist to protect the well-being of those who live under them, and yet, Crossbell's laws seem designed for the sole purpose of keeping it obedient to Erebonian and Calvard. Yeah, I felt that too. I imagine that's something you've run up against on more than one occasion, yes? I imagine it must be extremely frustrating. Even so, I think all of you can hold your heads high. Fighting against an unjust status quo is admirable. Though I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvardian. Regardless, I'd advise you not to give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day. I'm yawning too much. So now that's all settled, what's your plan? I reserved a room for myself in one of the entertainment district's hotels. I plan on staying there during my visit. We'd be more than happy to show you the way there if you'd like. I appreciate the gesture, but don't worry, I'm well acquainted with the city. You said the entertainment district? Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit? You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right, I've come to see Arkansas. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to performing in the Republic. A tour, perhaps. You're looking to book them? Why, of course. Arkansas is an enchanting septium vein lying dormant in Crossbell. Have they the charisma to capture Calvard with their magical shows? Can they create a vortex of enthusiasm for theater there? Determining that is my main job here in Crossbell. Interesting. So when she was talking about a jewel at Tangram Gate, she was talking about Arkansas all along? You're an interesting bunch. Still diamonds in the rough to be sure, but there's definitely something pure and true inside of you. And you're professionals as well, deducing who the culprit was like that. That wasn't something that comes to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay? Yeah. Thank you for your assistance again, Kilika. If there's anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd love for an opportunity to return the favor. If the opportunity arises, I'll be sure to do so. Oh wow, I just kind of thought of it. Kilika. For whatever reason, I was feeling weird when it came to Kilika's name. Like, I'm like, why is saying it make me feel strange? And I'm like, oh, that's why. Because I was thinking of Kilia from Disgaea 5, Alliance of Vengeance. I've never played the game, but I watched it, and it's a lot of fun. And it was fun to watch. It made me actually want to get it. But I haven't gotten that game yet, and I don't know if I ever will. Anyway, if the opportunity arises, I'll be sure to do so. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. This request was more than I was expecting. You're telling me. But hey, thanks to all that, I was able to meet one fine lady. Man, I've seen my share of beautiful gals from out east, but damn, that Kilika is on another level. You are incorrigible. Well, at least he didn't say it in front of her, I guess. Is everyone ready to get going? Oops. I'm also thinking, yeah, I'm reaching the mark and I have to get ready to go out and everything, so I'm gonna have to end this part here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, despite how short it is, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. I'm just joking about the time thing. It doesn't bother me that much. But anyway, if you guys ever wish... Where am I going with that? Whatever. Next time we'll head out and we'll proceed more with the story. That's where I'm going with that right now. I don't know where I was going with that conversation before. But anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Laters!